Hello YouTubers, it's Caitlin from Cosmetic Confessions. Today I'm going to show you a haul of some random things that I've gotten in the last couple of weeks. Excuse my voice if it sounds really weird or kind of manly. I've been sick for the last week or so and I've been losing my voice on and off, but I haven't filmed in a while and I really wanted to film a video and get this up for you guys, so just excuse the kind of, I don't know how you call that, like scratchy voice. But basically I'm going to show you some drugstore makeup that I've picked up, some jewelry, and a few clothes, so stay tuned if you want to see some of the stuff that I bought. I'm going to start with drugstore makeup because this is a primarily makeup channel, and these are some products that I've really been liking and I've been actually using them all. So the first one is something that I'm sure all of you have heard me talk about before if you watched any of my videos before, and it is the L'Oreal Liner Intense Carbon Black Liquid Liner. It just comes in a tube like this, and this is my favorite liquid eyeliner of all time, and I've probably been through like 20 tubes of this in my life. I've been using it for a really long time, so I had to pick up another one of those because mine was dried out. I also picked up a new foundation, and don't get me wrong, I'm still loving my MAC Face and Body Foundation, which I've been using since October, almost every single day that I've actually worn makeup, but I just wanted something because that's a very sheer coverage foundation, and I find that I have to work with it a lot if I want to build up the coverage. So I just picked up, this is a foundation that I used to use a lot, and it's the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Foundation, and I heard that they reformulated it, but I still really like how it feels and how it works. It hasn't broken me out or anything. What I really like about this foundation is that it's a medium coverage, but it's really creamy. It's not like really liquidy. And the only thing I have to say about this is the shade range is really minimal. I'm in the lightest shade 100 Ivory, and as you can see, I'm pale, but I'm not as pale as it gets. And so if you're really pale or really dark, you won't be able to use this foundation because they just won't make your shade. And actually this shade here, for being ivory, is actually quite yellow toned and is actually even a little bit dark for my skin. So I was surprised about that. Because usually I'm not the very lightest in a foundation. If I am, it'll match my skin perfectly. Another thing I got is something that I've heard a lot of other YouTubers talk about, and it's the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in Sunny. It just looks like this, and when you open it up, it looks like this, and I heard that they discontinued this and then brought it back, and it's a really nice matte bronzer, and what I like about it is that it's not too dark, and it's very, very smooth, and it doesn't make my cheeks look dirty, which if you're pale, you know can happen really easily with bronzer. Sometimes you have to be very careful because it'll look like you put dirt on your face, which is not a look anybody I know is going for. Another thing I bought is also from NYC, and like this stuff was all really inexpensive. This was $7, this was $7, this was $3, and then this was $2. So these are some good products if you're on a budget for sure. And this is the NYC Liquid Lip Shine, and this is in the color Brighton Beach Peach, and it's a really pretty pinky peach shimmery color, and the applicator just looks like this. It's kind of long and skinny, and I'll just swatch it on my hand for you so that you can see. It smells kind of like vanilla, but very subtle. And it's a thicker gloss, so I found that this lasted a long time. It just looks like that, if you can see that. It's a really pretty color. I think it would look good on a lot of skin tones. And lastly, this is something I was really excited about finding, and it is the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear Nail Color in Mint Sorbet. And it's the prettiest minty pastel green color I think is perfect for spring, and I've been looking for a minty green nail polish like this color for ages, and I feel like only really expensive or like middle of the road nail brands have made something like that, but in this case this was $3, so again a really good deal. So that was all the makeup that I picked up at the drugstore. It was all really inexpensive, but I'm actually really impressed with all of those products, and I'll probably be repurchasing all of them. Next I'm going to show you some jewelry that I bought that was also very inexpensive that I got from at a store called Ardene's, which we have in Canada. I don't know if you have it in the States, I've never seen it, but it's very, very inexpensive. Everything is like 3 for $10 or 3 for $15 or 2 for $10, something like that, and it's always like that. And they have some really cute stuff, and for me, for jewelry, I usually just buy things that are inexpensive, just because, you know, things come and go, and it's just a nice way you can spruce up an outfit. The first thing I got I'm wearing right now, it just looks like this. It's a necklace, and this the 3 things that I got were 3 for $10, so this was like $3.34, I guess, and I thought that was really inexpensive, and I actually think it looks a lot more expensive than that, and I really like it. It's the perfect length to go with t-shirts and other blouses and things like that. The second thing I got, I love it so much for spring and summer, and it's a long chain like this, and then it has this heart. It's like very thick on the end, and the heart is made up of little flowers. As you can see, in the flowers are like enamel, pale cream enamel with gold, and then they have little rhinestones in the middle of all of them. I thought this looked like it could have cost, you know, 30 or 50 bucks, but it was, you know, $3, and I think this would look so cute with like a white t-shirt in the summer, or like a light pink t-shirt or something like that. So I really like that. And then the third thing I got was actually a necklace and earring set, and again it was like $3.33, and it's this necklace here. It's like a big pearl with like a rhinestone thing on a silver chain, and then it comes with matching earrings that look like this. I thought it was so pretty. I think it's something that you could dress up an outfit with, or you could wear these with a fancy dress, or just something more casual, something more plain. So I thought all of those were really pretty, and I was, you know, it's nice to just treat yourself. You don't always have to spend $100 every time you go shopping, and not like, you don't have to spend $100 to be happy when you go shopping. You can spend $10 and come back home with something nice if you want to. And right now, you know, that made me so happy that time that I went shopping, and just that $10. So anyways, moving on to some of the clothes that I bought. The first thing, I bought these shorts at a store, I'm just gonna zip them up, called Urban Planet. Do up the belt. Sorry guys, should have been prepared. They look like this. They're just brown. And I call these my safari shorts because you could totally wear them on a safari. And they came with this belt, and I just think they're so cute. They're very nice. I think they're the perfect length. They're not too short and not too long. And I could wear them with tons of things in the summer. And they came with, yeah, like I said, they came with a belt, and they were $12. So I thought that was such a good deal for just a nice pair of shorts. So I bought 2 pairs. I also bought this pink pair right here, and I think these are so cute too. And they'll look really nice. I'll do them up for summer. What I really liked is that they just have a zipper. They don't have a button. So it's just very flat at the front. It doesn't add any extra bulk near your waist or anything like that. So they're really cute. Then I got a couple of tank tops because they were on sale for $2. You guys must think I'm so cheap, but I like finding a good deal sometimes. I got this white one. They just all have this racer back at the back like this, and then they're just a round neck. I thought they were really pretty, and I thought they'd look really good with like capris or shorts for summertime. And then they just are ruched at the bottom. So I got this white one. And then I got this purple one right here. I think this is such a pretty color. Bright for the summertime. Again with the ruched at the bottom. And then, oh my gosh, I love this one so much. It's a really, really bright pink. And same thing. Looks exactly the same. But the pink is so bright and I love it. And last but definitely not least, I bought this hat and I just fell in love with it. It looks like that, and I just thought it was so, I don't know, elegant for summer, and I love it. And I'm so not a hat person, you don't even know. I don't think I've ever owned a hat ever, and I just love this. I thought it would look so good with like a black bathing suit at the beach or something like that. So yeah, I really like this hat. And funny story for those of you girls who live in Canada, I was at the Bay last weekend and I was looking at hats like this, and there were so many, and they were all kind of ugly. They were like, you know, they had like bows, or they were really wrinkly looking, or they were just not so nice. And I was looking for one and I was trying to find a nice one, and they were all like $50, and I was like, heck no, am I spending $50 on a hat that I'm gonna just wear in the summer maybe a couple of times. And then I was at Superstore, and as you know, if you live in Canada, Superstore sells this brand called Joe. And I saw this there and my mom was looking at some of the clothes there, and it was $9. As you can see, no joke, $9 for this hat. So I just think it's the cutest like summer accessory, and for $9 you cannot go wrong. Like, even if I wear it once, who cares? So yeah, I think that would be really elegant. Oh, just a sec. A pair of sunglasses on the beach and like a black bikini or something like that. I know, I'm weird. I just really want summer to start right now because there's still snow on the ground where I live, and although it's been really beautiful and sunny outside and it's been melting the snow, I cannot wait for those days that are just hot enough to have a barbecue and sit outside and just enjoy summer. So I bought a few summer things to kind of prepare myself for when those warm days do begin. But I hope you enjoyed this haul of all things inexpensive, and stay tuned for a lot more videos. When I get better, hopefully I won't sound like a man. And yeah, have a really great day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!